Welcome to one of Dhaka's most iconic historical landmarks, Lalbagh Fort, standing proudly on the banks of the Buriganga River. This magnificent Mughal fortress has witnessed centuries of history, power, and legacy. Today, we step back in time to explore the story of this remarkable monument. Lalbagh Fort, officially known as Fort Aurangabad, was commissioned in 1678 by Prince Muhammad Azam, the third son of the great Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb. Prince Azam began the construction of this grand fort during his time as the Subadar, or governor of Bengal. However, his tenure was cut short when he was recalled to the Deccan to assist his father in military campaigns, leaving the fort incomplete. Construction was later continued by Shaista Khan, one of the most celebrated Mughal governors of Bengal, of the province in 1680. Shaista Khan was known for his administrative brilliance and had made Dhaka a thriving center of trade and culture. He invested deeply in the fort, but tragedy struck that would change the course of its history forever. In 1684, Shaista Khan's beloved daughter Iran Dukht, popularly known as Pari Bibi, meaning fairy lady, passed away within the walls of the fort. Her death deeply affected Shaista Khan. Overwhelmed by grief, he considered the fort to be an unlucky place and made the heartbreaking decision to abandon its construction permanently. Pari Bibi was buried inside the fort, and her tomb, the tomb of Pari Bibi, still stands today as one of the most visited and emotionally significant structures within the complex. The tomb is built with black marble, white marble, and beautifully decorated with floral patterns. It remains a symbol of a father's love and a story of loss that echoes through the centuries. Despite being unfinished, Lalbagh Fort is a masterpiece of Mughal architecture. The fort complex covers an area of approximately 18 acres and is enclosed by high walls. It contains three principal structures. First, the tomb of Pari Bibi, which we just mentioned. Its stunning interior features colored tiles, marble, and intricate craftsmanship that reflect the finest Mughal artistic traditions. Second, the Diwaniyam, or the Hall of Public Audience. This was the administrative heart of the fort, the place where the governor would hold court, meet dignitaries, and address the public. Today, it functions as a museum, housing a remarkable collection of Mughal artifacts, coins, weapons, manuscripts, and paintings. Third, the Mosque of Lalbagh Fort, a three-domed mosque built in classic Mughal style. It remains an active place of worship even today, a beautiful reminder that history here is still very much alive. The fort also features a large central tank, a water reservoir, surrounded by lush gardens and pathways, which was typical of Mughal garden design philosophy, blending nature with architecture in perfect harmony. Lalbagh Fort is not just a historical monument. It is a living piece of Bangladesh's cultural identity. It tells the story of the Mughal Empire's presence in Bengal, of powerful governors who shaped the destiny of this land, and of the people who built, lived, and dreamed within these walls. The fort has survived over 300 years of history, through the fall of the Mughal Empire, the British colonial period, and the birth of Bangladesh as an independent nation. Through all of it, Lalbagh Fort has stood firm, quietly watching the city of Dhaka grow and transformed around it. Today, the fort is maintained by Archaeological Department of Bangladesh and is one of the most visited tourist destinations in Dhaka, attracting history lovers, students, researchers, and travelers from across the world. As you walk through the ancient gates of Lalbagh Fort, you are not just visiting a monument, you are stepping into a story of ambition and grief, of art and power, of love and loss. Every brick, every arc, every corner of this fort carries within it the whispers of a glorious past. Lalbagh Fort is more than history. It is the soul of old Dhaka,